Welcome back to another YouTube video. I'm starting this vlog right now, walking on the streets of New York. I'm walking to a workout class right now. I'm actually running late, so I'm like a little out of breath because I'm like kind of running, walking. But yeah, it's Friday. I'm taking a dance class and I'm wearing a cute little skirt. Well, it's a skirt, it's got shorts underneath. But yeah, it's from Aloe. It's like a cute skirt, and I have this thing where I feel like if it's a dance class, I can totally wear a skirt because I love wearing skirts and I feel like I can't really do that in other types of workout classes. But this one I feel like you totally can. So it's so cute and I'm excited to take my class, get my cardio in, and then enjoy a nice weekend. Dinner time now. The workout class was so good. It's so much fun doing a dance class. It's a good way to like get your energy out and like boost your mood and just do cardio and workout. So I really enjoyed that, and I think that the teacher's so good. We always have so much fun. So that was really nice, and then I came back, I did more work, and then I took a shower, ate lunch, and then now I'm just getting ready. So I'm going to wear this dress. This is my white Reformation dress. I decided to go very classic tonight. So I realized I didn't even say what I'm doing. I'm getting dinner with my friends Jessica and Kendall. Jessica is an old coworker of mine, and we became good friends working together. And then Kendall, you guys know, she's been my friend since college. But yeah, so I decided to go really classic, and we're going to La Durée in Soho, which is obviously a place that I love because it is French, it's girly, it is modern, romantic, Bridgerton vibes. I love everything about it. I didn't actually know that they did dinner, but apparently they do. So we're going at 6:15. But yeah, I just decided to go very classic, white dress, red lip, and I have my hair up in a clip. I would have put it down, but it's really hot and I didn't have enough time to fully do my hair. But I am not so sure what I want to do for the shoes. So I'm deciding between these two shoes. These are both from Loeffler Randall, as you can tell. They're like the same shoe, but pink versus white, and the white one has a little bit of a shorter heel than the pink. And the pink's a little bit more fun. She's metallic. She's ready to party. And then the white is just, you know, kind of like a classic. It's a little bit more bridal, which obviously I'm not trying to go for bridal. So yeah, my heart wants to say the pink, but my mind wants to say the white because I feel like the white goes better with the look, but I just love a fun pink shoe. I feel like because it's dinner, I think I'm gonna say screw it and wear the pink because that's what my heart wants and it's gonna make my heart happy. So why not? Life is short. I'm gonna wear the pink. Really quickly.
They're gonna know who I am already.
My camera's a little,
yes.
You can see I've got
yes,
They're gonna know who you are already?
Yeah. I'm very famous.
Are you? Okay, hi everyone. So I was just walking to dinner and I met
Beautiful Souls in NYC, aka Mr. New York City.
Yeah, so he was so sweet. He was taking pictures as I was walking, and then we just did like a whole photo shoot.
She has such warming energy, it's crazy. And even when I approach her, wait. Even when I approach her, her energy was just so nice. How you doing, sir? Good to see you. Her energy was just so nice. Like at first I was gonna like ignore it and just let it go. But then like she was just so, I felt her soul. And I was like, you know what, let me just show her. And I asked her, and then she was like, Okay, yes, I want to see. So it just made me feel so comfortable, and then we kept shooting, and we created some beautiful stuff. So wait to see what happened, okay?
Yes, I'll put the photos. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Anytime. Anytime.
Okay, you guys, such a magical New York City moment. I was walking to dinner. I'm just, you know, strutting along, ready to go to dinner. And I run into the guy that I just showed you, and he was a photographer just taking pictures, like, you know, like a street style photographer. And he said something to me. He was like, do you want to see the photo? And I was like, yeah. And I saw it, and then he was so nice. Then he offered to take more photos. We just had a full-on photo shoot. Guys, I'm not kidding. He was so talented. These are the photos that he took. It was just such a magical moment, and I felt like this was a full-on photo shoot, just so unexpected and just such a magical moment. Turns out, I had no idea. Turns out he has 1 million followers on TikTok, and he just like added me on his stories on Instagram, and I thought it was the coolest thing. So he was just so nice, and I'm just feel so excited, so lucky. But yeah, I'm gonna go meet up with the girls. I just texted them like, I'm gonna be 10 minutes late, but I'll explain when I get there. So yeah. So it is Saturday afternoon now. Last night dinner with the girls was so much fun. I love Monterey. The food was delicious. It was fun to just, you know, girl talk, have some fun with the girls. And the photographer thing was just such a crazy, like, such a cool moment. I've always wanted something like that to happen. So I feel like my dreams are fulfilled in that sense. Yeah, so that was really cool. And then this morning, Lyle and I woke up. I had a craving for a croissant, so we walked over to Lafayette in NoHo and we waited in line. We went a little too late because the croissants have sold out. There was some viral video about their croissants that has been causing long lines, and I'm just putting clean dishes away as I speak. It has been causing all these long lines, and now all their croissants are selling out. So there was not one when we went. But instead, we got some other delicious things. There was like a blueberry donut that was the best. There was like a s'mores tart, and then we got a carrot cake. All three were amazing. Like, such a good bakery, so that was fun. And then we just went to Crate & Barrel and just kind of looked around to see, is there anything new that we must have for the apartment? Didn't get anything. And then we saw that there was a new Target So they put a Target on the corner of Broadway and Houston, which is really exciting because in New York, it's kind of hard to come by a Target. The only options are going all the way to Brooklyn, or there's one in Tribeca. And the one in Tribeca is pretty small. So yeah, we're kind of lacking Targets when you live in the city, which I'm kind of fine with because anything that I would need, I'd sort of just order on Amazon anyways. But yeah, so we walked around there. It's kind of cool. You walk in straight to the beauty section, so that's nice. And then I'm not gonna lie, after that, I came back and I have been lying in bed for the last hour watching YouTube videos and scrolling on my phone and looking at Pinterest and online shopping, but not buying anything, just scrolling. It was actually really nice because I'm someone that always has a plan of what I'm gonna do when, and so that I can be the most efficient and get the most done and be the healthiest and work, you know, hard and do everything. But it felt so good to just forget all of that for an hour and just like relax. So yeah, it's 1:18 now, so it's about lunchtime, and I'm just going to reheat a recipe that I made this week. I love Kylie Flavelle. I've talked about her on my channel because she's one of my favorites here on YouTube, and I made one of her recipes on Thursday night, I believe it was, for dinner, and I have so much leftovers, so I'm going to reheat some of it for lunch. It's essentially her veggie bean quesadilla, like a baked quesadilla. It's healthy and delicious. So I'm just going to reheat some of that. So yay, they're so good. Just like tasty and healthy and very filling, especially if you want something that's healthy for somebody that usually likes to eat meat. But you're making a dish without meat, they will still be satisfied with this because it is very filling. Yeah, so I'm just gonna sit in front of my couch on the coffee table enjoying my lunch, and I'm watching this show on Hulu. It's called Making a Model with Yolanda Hadid. I don't know, it's just entertaining and I find it interesting. I'm on episode 4 and the girls are about to meet with the head of IMG, so they're all like preparing for that. I don't know, I just enjoy it.
Are you okay? Are you nervous?
Alright, so I decided to leave the house and go for a walk. I actually just went to McNally Jackson behind me because I returned a book, This week I bought a bunch of French related books, and one of them was just really hard to get into. I couldn't even get past the first 2 pages because every other word was like an SAT vocabulary like word. So yeah, that was a little not enjoyable to read. So but yeah, I changed. I put on my purple skirt. I'm just kind of walking around the area. I don't really have a plan, but yeah, just walking around.
Wake me up, I'm getting tired of sleeping. Think I've had enough. I've been gone, but haven't done much healing. It's pretty clear to me. Kinda strange how I can take a beating from my better self. It's like no one else even really scratches the surface. Cause nobody gets me. I'm looking for faith, looking for love in every direction. I'm looking for someone to show me the way when my map is torn up. Give me a light when my torch is blown out. Let me escape from my
Alright, so we are going to dinner now. We're actually uptown in Nomad, and we're going to this cool mini golf indoor sort of setup kind of pop-up thing that New York is doing. So that'll be fun. And before that, right now we're going to dinner to this place called Barn Jew, but in the direction uptown from where we are, because we're now on 26th Street. But anyways, the place is called Barn Jew. It's supposed to be really good. There's a couple of them in the city, and they have $2 oysters, which I love oysters, so I'm really excited for that. It's been kind of hard to find oysters recently that are that low of a price, because oysters everywhere these days seem to be like $4, which is crazy. So yeah, it'll be really fun.
Cause I can see it in your eyes. Oh yeah. But there is no need for sorrow, cause I will be with you every second of my life. Sometimes it's just another day to get through, but it's not easy when you're blind from the truth.
Last night was really fun. We went to the Swingers indoor mini golf course. It's actually not a pop-up, so correction from last night. It is permanent, so that's kind of cool. Apparently it's been in other countries, like I believe the UK is where it started, and then it came here. So cool that we have this now. It was fun, just like a fun kind of thing to do with friends at night or during the day, or I guess whenever you can go. Yeah, so it was really fun. And then this morning we are just about to go to Whole Foods to just pick up some groceries. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't have too much of a plan today, except I am seeing one of my subscribers. So funny story, recently Lyle and I were out to dinner at Dudley's, and this girl came up to me and she was so sweet, and she said, "Hi, I just moved to this city. I love watching your YouTube videos." And she was so nice, and then DM'd me on Instagram and said like, "Hey, my name's Christina. I would love to meet you, like get coffee and just talk," and I love doing those things. So I am gonna go meet up with her for coffee later today. So that's kind of my plan today. But it should be a really good day. I love Sundays.
Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We stand on the opposite shore.
Alright, so just went to Whole Foods. It's time for a quick grocery haul. First I got some eggs. I'm going to be making some banana bread, so I need eggs for it. So I got some more eggs. I love this egg holder thing that I got at Anthropology. It's super easy because when I am using eggs for recipes, you don't have to take the carton out and then do the whole thing. You can just open up the fridge, grab an egg, and then be done. I also picked up some flowers. So on above the trash can thing right there, I think, is some hydrangeas, which I think look really nice there. But over here, we have this gold table, and I think that it looks really nice with flowers on it. And a couple of weeks ago, I bought these flowers, and I thought that it looked really nice there, so I'm just gonna put them there again, just so that everything looks pretty. Next thing I got are these grapes. So apparently these are cotton candy grapes, which Lyle was telling me are very good and are a must try. I've never had them before, I don't think. So yeah, I'm gonna try them. I got a ton of fruit and vegetables. So I got some nectarines. I love nectarines in the summer. When they're in season, they're so good. Also some plums. So lots of fruit that I'm just gonna be eating for breakfast. And a grapefruit. I love grapefruits for breakfast. It's actually kind of a good way to kind of kickstart your day. So yeah, here, got a grapefruit. What?
We have the torch thing.
The torch?
The blowtorch thing.
Yeah.
And like a few weeks ago, I made the sugar thing and made it into like creme brulee grapefruit.
Where was I?
I don't know. It's so good.
Yeah. Where was I when you did that? Because that sounds delicious.
I don't know. Well, just a pro tip for you.
Okay, well we can do
I
that.
think I waited for you to leave so I could do it in secret.
Well, wait. You made a creme brulee, like a grapefruit creme brulee, or you just turned your grapefruit into a creme brulee just by torching it?
Yeah, it made it sound fancier than it is. I just put sugar on it and then I torched it. It was really good.
Gotcha. Actually, that sounds delicious. Okay, and then I got a cucumber and a zucchini just because I like cutting these up and putting them in my salads. So that's it for that bag. I got some baby kale. This is just going to be the base for my salads. I have some other vegetables that I have left over from this past week when I went grocery shopping on Wednesday or Thursday. So I didn't need to buy that much for my salads this week. I got some brown sugar just because you know, for the banana bread, and it's just, you know, something that's always good to have. I got a yellow pepper this week also for my salads. I got 2 avocados. I always get 2 because I cut them in half, so that's like 4 days of avocado in my salads. I usually get one that's like ripe now so that I can eat it tomorrow, and then one that's not as ripe so that I can eat it later in the week. And then I just got some more tortillas. I'm actually trying these quinoa flour ones. Should be a little bit healthier. It says that it's made with avocado oil and that they are gluten-free, soy-free, dairy-free, wheat-free, egg-free. So we'll see if these are actually good. They're definitely a healthier alternative, but the question is, will they be tasty? So I'm going to try that out because I still have so much of my Kylie Fafel recipe quesadillas left over. And then last but not least, some unsalted butter. This is going to be for the banana bread because my bananas are getting really ripe. They're ready to be made into banana bread. But that's it. So yesterday when I was at Bloomingdale's, I bought a lipstick. I've been trying to narrow down what is my go-to lipstick because I like changing up my lipstick shade a lot, like with different looks that I'm wearing, or if it's the winter versus the summer. The summer I like to do more of the peach, like kind of bright, fun, happy, sunny, summery kind of lip. And then in the winter I like to do like a red lip, a darker nude, sort of like a pinky shade type of a lip. But I feel like there's always this one shade that kind of just is like the most flattering for you, and I've always been trying to find what is that shade for me, like what is the most kind of flattering lip shade on me. When I went to Bloomingdale's yesterday, I picked up one from Chanel. It's the Rouge Coco Bloom in 124 Merviel, and I have to say that I like it, but I think I'm actually going to return it and go to the Chanel Beauty Atelier instead because they have more of a selection versus the Bloomingdale's. Their selection was a bit more limited. But the reason why I kind of like it is because, I don't know, first of all, I realized I don't own any Chanel lipsticks, so I needed to change that. The shade, it does look very pretty. It's almost like a pinkish sort of red. But when I put it on, I found that it looked a lot different on than it does actually in the tube. When I put it on my skin, it looked very orangey. And for me, orange tones are too warm for my skin type. So my skin tone, I guess. But yeah, so I'm gonna return that, unfortunately. But I also, for like the reason why I want to find the perfect shade is because I want to be able to do this. So this is just an example. This is like a Charlotte Tilbury one that I have. This is Pillow Talk, which I love, but it's still not perfect. I need to narrow it down. But I feel like when you find the perfect lipstick and you're done with dinner or you're done with lunch and you're sitting at your restaurant or whatever, so like you apply it in your mirror, you know, pretend this is a mirror, okay? So you apply it, you get a good amount on your lips, and then you steal from your lips to apply to your cheeks. So what you can do is use your lipstick as a blush. So I used to know about that, but the statement kind of confused me because I was like, what, do I apply the lipstick straight to my cheeks? And I tried doing that and it was like too much. But literally you just take 2 fingers, almost kiss your lips, and then just do. Do you see? It's like, so this is why I mean, like if you take like a tiny bag with you out, like a cute little mini bag, and you can't fit your blush and your lipstick in your bag, if you just have the perfect lipstick shade, you just take your lipstick and it can act as like a 2-in-1, and then it's kind of like matching, which looks nice too. It's sort of like a more seamless look when your blush and your lips are the same shade. So that I thought was a cool tip or like trick, and it just makes me want to narrow down like my perfect lipstick shade and in a pretty little bottle. I think that this one comes pretty close, the Pillow Talk, but it still isn't my perfect shade. I think I can do better. So I'm gonna try to go to the Chanel Beauty Atelier. They have one here in Soho. It's like a Chanel beauty store. It's just dedicated to the beauty. It's across the street from where the actual Chanel is, and it's upstairs, and they just have everything Chanel Beauty in there, and they have a really cool back room as well where you can smell all the different scents, and you can kind of choose blind, it's like a blind smell test, what your favorite scent is. And then it's just like a cool, fun, sort of immersive experience. It's actually the very last store that I went into right before the pandemic happened. So this was like March 11th or something. So I think March 12th, 2020 was the day when everything shut down here in the US. So yeah, so I always thought when I went in there, I remember at the time I had been laid off my job, and I was like, it was just something that brought me so much joy when I went in there. So I just like that store overall, and I kind of want to go back to find my perfect shade. But yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys about that. This is a cute shade, but yeah. Dun 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 dun. This is cool. Oh my gosh!
Wait, what happened here?
Wow. Oh my goodness.
Looks so good.
Miles just ordered from this place, Supermoon Bakery, a bunch of croissants and like little, I guess they're all croissants, little pastry things. So good. And yeah, it's a little destroyed now, but very, very tasty. She's so sweet. We just met for coffee, and yeah, she was so nice. So the other night when I met her at Dudley's, and she came up and said hi, and then we decided to make coffee, so super sweet.
And she's super sweet up, so just like her videos.
Aw, thank you. Perfect shade. So I tried a few of them, and the one that I went with is this one down here. I'm wearing it right now. I just felt like, you know, just felt right. It's called Sensibility Rouge Allure. So I'll show you more when I get back. But I feel like I'm just having such a good weekend because I just met with Christina for coffee, and she was so sweet. And then when I was in this Chanel Beauty store, I just ran into another girl. She's like, I think I've seen your YouTube videos. So that was just so nice. It made me feel so good. And then like running into the photographer. I don't know. This is why I love this city, because I feel like, you know, I feel like stuff like this doesn't happen in a small town. So I feel like it's just cool to like meet and experience so many other people who love the same things and have the same thing in common with you. It's just so magical. So I'm just feeling really, really inspired and just happy. So yeah, yay. Okay, I'll show you guys the lipsticks when I get back. I'm just gonna keep shopping around Soho. Again. Okay, back at my apartment. Told you I was going to show you the lipsticks. So first of all, I hope I didn't ruin this by folding it. That's alright, a couple smudges. But these were all the lipsticks that I tried. So the one that I ended up going with was down here. It's called Sensibility. And it is from the Rouge Allure collection. This lipstick like container packaging is apparently Chanel's like most classic kind of oldest lipstick shape, because it's this sort of bullet case where you pop that, the bottom kind of comes out, and then it's this gold sort of little, you know, classic bullet case. And here you can see the shade. It does, like in this lighting, it does look a little bit more orangey, but I don't know, I feel like on the lips it just ended up being very nice, so I'm really excited to hopefully get a lot of use out of that. And it's cool, it's like a magnet too, so it's like staying in there. And then I got a second one too. This one's just because I really liked the packaging. Apparently this is limited edition packaging. It's a white and gold one, because you know, those are just my favorite. I like those colors. So I thought that this was really pretty and it just felt a little special. This one is a little bit of kind of more of like a nude shade. So I figure it would be really nice for fall. So the other one that I got is this one here. It's called Natural Charm. So you can see that it's a little bit more of like a nudie, almost brownish sort of shade. That looks really nice and natural. And then there were 3 other shades that I really liked. This one, Mademoiselle, I thought also looked really nice. It looks a little bit darker here than it was on my actual lips, but that looked really nice. And then this one here too, Cecile, I thought that that one was really flattering also. And then this one here, Adrian, also looked really nice. So I have some other options too, like if I want to go back. It was really helpful that she put them all on this paper and wrote the name of them. That way I can remember the next time that I go back, because it is a lot of trying, and I tried on 5 different shades and like was wiping it off with the makeup wipe. So it is just helpful to like remember. And then I got a brown dress at And Other Stories. So I'm thinking about fall fashion now. I'm totally over, well, I'm not totally over, but you know, I think I just kind of get to a point in the summer where I'm like, all I've seen is like dresses, like summer dresses and stuff, and while I love it, there's something about the change in seasons that I feel like is really exciting, and it's something new, and I love just preparing for a new fashion season. And Other Stories is actually one of the first brands that I've really seen that's started to put out the most fall fashion. They've got some sweaters in there and some really kind of fall tones, some like kind of neutral browns and, you know, shades like that. I love a dress like this. So this is like, it's like as if you were to buy a shift dress and a shirt, but it's connected, so it's all in one. It makes it really easy. It looks like very dark on camera. It is dark. but the color is actually, let's see if I can get this as best as possible. It's like this brown color. Yeah, there you go. You can kind of see that. It's like a brown shade, and it's a corduroy. Like you can feel the corduroy. It's like kind of striped. Yeah. So that's a very fall fabric. And I thought that it would be really cute. I decided, I was like, I need to get this now. My only struggle, I think, is going to be like styling this, finding the right shoes to wear with it, because it's not black, so I feel like a black shoe might not be right with it. But I worry that a light brown might be too light, and I definitely don't own a pair of shoes that at least fall, any shoes that are this color brown. So it might be a little bit of a struggle. If anyone has any ideas, definitely let me know, because I think this is going to be a hard one. Yes, please let me know in the comments if you know, like, what type of shoes would you wear with this dress. But that's that. I haven't really eaten lunch, and it's kind of getting close to dinner, so it's like that weird in-between time. It's like 4 p.m. right now. So I think I'm going to maybe just, again, heat up that recipe. It's like the recipe that keeps going and going and going, but I feel like that's when you know it's good. And especially if you're cooking for one, you can get a lot of meals out of it. So it's a good like money saver too, because you're really just buying produce and then the quesadilla wraps and the cheese. But yeah, it's really good. So I think I'm gonna heat up that and then just kind of hang out for a bit. All right, we've reached the end of the video now, but I really hope that you enjoyed it. I thought that overall this was a really fun weekend, and I'm really grateful for it. Before we hop off, there is one thing that I have to mention about. Kind of unfortunate, but Miss Lily sent me a DM on Instagram on Friday and pointed out that there is someone, a scammer, who basically is kind of like pretending to be me, in that they created a profile with my profile picture and they're commenting on your comments on my YouTube videos. And I just want to say that it's not me, obviously. If you like see the name, it's like some WhatsApp number. I did report it, so hopefully they'll get taken down, because I don't want somebody spamming my page. But if you do see that, just know obviously that that's not me. And then second thing, if you can report it, that would be super helpful. So yeah, sorry to end this video on that news, but yeah, something I need to say, because I just don't want anything to be taken the wrong way. But yeah, kind of unfortunate, but there's much worse things in life, so you know, who cares. But anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, of course, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and check out the Fashion Squirrel as well over on Instagram. And if you do follow on the Fashion Squirrel, you get there's a sneak preview of basically the whole what's to come in the vlog, so definitely follow over there, and of course subscribe. But yeah, that's it. Hopefully I will see you guys next time. Okay, bye.